All right, and speaking of that summer heat, here's a look at what we've got in terms of the current temperatures. Now, you may be out there and you may be thinking it feels hotter than what this is showing. Current air temperatures right now are pretty much anywhere between the lower to upper 80s, depending on where you're watching from. The feels like temperatures, though, a lot warmer. We're talking into the 90s, approaching the mid 90s in portions of the River Valley. And as you'd expect, as we head to the afternoon, just going to get warmer from there. Here's a look at that pool forecast. If you got any sort of plans today to be out by the pool, it's another fantastic day to do so. Just make sure that you, of course, are putting on that sunscreen, staying hydrated, all of that, just because, of course, it's hot, it's humid. Direct sunlight, you just want to protect yourself from the sun. But enjoy it just because it is going to be another nice afternoon. Now, there is a 10% chance for maybe a spotty shower or two. Not anything widespread, but if you were looking at the radar yesterday, we had these little tiny specks on the radar. They briefly produced some moderate rainfall, and then they were short-lived, probably just a couple minutes, and then it was gone. Same thing today, right around the 80s and 90s for the temperatures in northwest Arkansas, into the 90s for the River Valley. So it's going to be another hot and humid day today. Overnight tonight, we'll see those skies remain mostly clear. We'll start off into tomorrow morning in the 70s, into the mid 70s for portions of the River Valley. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit better chances for rain. We're going to be watching this as there is going to be a little bit more moisture at play. There's going to be a little bit more rain further to the west. We'll be watching for rain chances tomorrow. And because of those rain chances, maybe those temperatures will be a little bit cooler with some of that cloud cover and some of that rain. So here's a look at what we've got. This is that little 10% chance for rain that I was mentioning. Now, don't take this as literal. It's not going to be exactly there. It could be scattered throughout the area here and there, but nothing major. So we head into the overnight. We're going to be fine. There's no issues. Maybe a spotty shower or two, but once we get into tomorrow morning into midday, it's a little bit better chances for rain by the midday hours tomorrow. Now, it'll be kind of scattered here and there. Some of these models tend to make these look a little bit worse than they actually are, but the moral of the story is by tomorrow afternoon, we could have some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area we just want you to be aware of. So just keep that in mind. We do have some rain chances tomorrow. For the rodeo forecast the next couple of days, it is going to be nice and hot and humid. As you can see, low rain chances, and then we're going to have some of those better rain chances tomorrow, mostly before we have the rodeo, but can't rule out a stray shower by the time we get to the evening. Over the next 7 days, we're going to have continuous rainfall chances. Some of us could pick up anywhere between a half an inch, maybe up to an inch with the current forecast. So the other thing to let you know about as we head into next week, by this weekend, we'll still have some hot, feels like temperatures, but with some of those rain chances that you're about to see with the 7-day forecast, it lowers those feels like temperatures. So there's some good news. It's not entirely bad, but I'm just going to show you we do have rain chances all the way through Wednesday on the 7-day forecast period. These are going to be those scattered thunderstorms, not a widespread all-day washout, but once we get to this weekend and to next week, talking a little bit better in terms of rain and maybe some thunderstorm coverage compared to what we've seen pretty much the last couple of days, or the last week. So we've had these low rain chances, maybe a little bit better for the scattered rain and thunderstorm potential, but the good news is, even though there's low rain chances, it may help kind of keep those feels like temperatures a little bit more tame and no longer into the nearing the heat advisory, but we haven't actually got to that threshold yet. So the good news is it's hot and humid, but it'll get a little bit better coming up.
And for that, we appreciate those rain chances because we really, I'm okay if we don't feel like triple digits outside.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be fine with that.
And the good news is that the hot conditions and the sunlights help dry things up, so at least it's not going to be as bad in terms of backyard ponding.
Definitely. All right. Thanks, Joshua.